Hey guys, this is my first video. So today we're gonna be doing this look right here. It's a quick, easy, going out makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sorry if there's a little noise in the background. There's a fan to the left of me and a dog barking to the right. So hopefully it works out. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the hydrating primer from Makeup Forever. And this helps me because I have dry skin. And Makeup Forever really has a lot of great primers. So you're just gonna have to figure out which one suits you best. We're gonna let that set in a little bit. And I'm gonna start doing my eyebrows with the Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. And I like this because my eyebrows are really thin and I don't like the huge bulky look. It's just too much. Damn girl, I look good! It's a good eyebrow right there. No, I really do like this pencil though. I usually switch between this one and the Anastasia. Duh. Everyone has this one. If you don't, who are you? I actually need that. Okay. And use those apps, stick it up. Okay. I'm back. So this is a very natural look for your eyebrows and that's what I like. We're gonna go in with the face. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And today I'm going to be using the shade Sand. I'm a little more tan because it's summer. I actually think I'm a shade darker, but we gotta work with what we have. So I usually just put a little bit on my hand first and then with my finger that does not have a nail, I'm going to place it around all over. That way it's evenly spread on my clean canvas. Okay, then we're just gonna sort it all out. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Morphe M439 brush. I like this brush because it's really big and it's dense. It spreads it out so evenly. And when I'm applying it, I like to dap it on and move in circles. But I'm usually very loose with when I'm working with anything on my skin because you don't want to pull on your skin. If you pull on your skin, you're going to get wrinkles. So be nice to your body. Pat that stuff on. Okay. So I'm going to go in under the eye with the Tarte Shape Tape and the shade Tan. And I love this because it's full coverage. So I'm just going to go right under the eye. And I'm just going to grab a little bit and lightly start contouring my face. So we'll just brighten it up a little bit. And I'm also going to go in with shade Light Medium Honey just to give it a little more lighting when I'm taking pictures. I'm going to be using this damp beauty blender that I got from Walmart because why would I spend $20 on a beauty blender? So I will be right back. I'm going to go dampen it up. Okay, so I'm going to lightly dab on my skin again. You have to be really careful with the eye area because that's what's going to start aging first. So just be very gentle and cautious when you're applying anything. Moisture, makeup. I also like this beauty blender because it's pointed at this end and this end is different. So you could apply the translucent powder. Dab, 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 dab. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to take this in now and I'm going to dab it into my Mercier translucent powder. And this is just going to set my under the eye and concealer. And this honestly is just like the best method ever to setting your makeup under the eye because it really just holds everything in place. With whatever's left over on this, I usually just place on the areas where I put the concealer to contour. So now I'm going to be using the Kim K concealer. I do not like this end of the brush. I don't like the concealer that she made. Highlighter stinks too, but this is in the shade Dark and it honestly is really nice, very creamy. So the bronzing stick is, what was I gonna say? So my face is kind of circled, so I really don't put any bronzer on the top because that would just make it even more circled. So know your face shape and it will get you places in life. I'm going to use a darker shade for the main parts and just for the tip of my nose I'm going to use the other shade because I really am dark. I just didn't want to get the really dark because then it'd be too dark. So this brush is honestly really nice. I'm going to get my MAC Fix Plus to spray it and get it a little dampened. Okay, so now we're just going to blend this out. And I go back and forth and in tiny circle motion. And it really just defines your face. And honestly, it looks really nice in pictures. And I always do it underneath on the jawline just to give it the va-voom I'm looking for. Okay, we're just gonna go in and blend it, circular motions. Okay, so for the bridge of my nose, I do try to blend it with this part just because it's more precise and you can really tell what you're doing. I'm gonna go back with my translucent powder and sculpt out underneath my cheekbone where I just put the Kim K product. And this will help define the bronzing a little bit more. I wanna set my face completely just so that I know it's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Defining Powder Foundation in shade medium. And I just bought this, I'm just trying it out. I'm gonna take my Morphe E3 brush. It's very fluffy and very big. So it's very light. It lightly puts on foundation. That way you don't look cakey. I'm gonna just lightly brush this on. Just everywhere basically, except for under the eye. Okay, so I'm gonna start contouring with powder with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And this is a light to medium shade. Looks like this. I'm gonna be using kind of a different method. This is a brush from the Benefits Hula Bronzing. I'm honestly gonna just mix all three of these on the bottom onto the brush, and then I'm gonna tap off the excess. Okay, so just from the tip of your ear to the corner of your lips, you're just gonna lightly start blending, going back and forth. You mainly wanna start at the very tip and just go lightly back and forth, and then you can start dragging it off once the powder, like mostly off of your brush, because you don't want it to be too drastic. And then I mainly start going upwards, just so that it all blends together. Okay, so now I'm gonna bronze the sides of my forehead very lightly, because I already have the cream contour on there, but I'm going out tonight, so it's gonna be dark, and I want people to see how good my makeup is. And again, basically anywhere that I put Kim K's product. Okay, just to get really in there, instead of using that thick brush, I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe E18 brush. It's very little, and it really gets in there. It's very precise, so I'm just gonna put the product on and just lightly contour my nose. I'll just go on both sides. And then with my fingers, I don't care if I touch my face with my fingers. It's my face and my fingers. It's not gross. I'm just gonna blend it out. Your finger really does do sometimes a better job than brushes do. So as you can see, the under the eye is kind of wearing off, so we're just gonna go ahead and wipe that off. I'm just gonna use just a random fluffy brush to get rid of that under the eye. Okay, so for this look, I don't want to go crazy because I know my lashes are going to be dramatic, so I don't want to go too crazy with a smoky eye. I'm just going to lightly go under my waterline and where my eyeliner would be with a dark eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using a Precise makeup brush, eyeshadow brush from Morphe. It's a M321, and I swear this is not sponsored by Morphe, I just like their products. I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, just lightly dabbing it with the brush. You just want to get it on the tip, tap off that excess because it's going to get everywhere. And I'm just going to line wherever I would put my eyeliner originally. And you really want to hold your brush when you're working very detailed on your face. You really want to hold it at the end. When you're blending, you want to hold it as far out as possible as you can manage. But right now I'm going to hold it very closely because I'm going to get really close to my waterline. And this does not have to be perfect. Now I'm just gonna start kind of flinging it out a little bit just to get that semi-cat eye. Again, it's supposed to be a quick way to get ready. So once the product is mostly off my brush, I wanna start dragging, just flicking it a little bit out so it's more cat-eyed. Okay, so now I'm gonna start with the under eye, doing the exact same thing. The outer corner with most of the product, and I'm gonna be bringing it in a little bit at a time. You really don't have to do anything else with your eyes, but just because I'm me, I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade to really emphasize my brow bone and inner corner. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. Just gonna gently put that on the corner of my eye. Brow bone. So I usually right under the arch, and then I blend it downward and inward. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush again, and I'm just gonna all over the shadow so it's not like a weird three-color thing. I don't really have a favorite blush, so if you know any palettes that you like, go ahead and leave a comment. But I'm just gonna take a Pro Angled blush brush from Sephora. It's 49, number 49, and I'm just gonna take a pinkish kind of shade from the palette and just work with what I have. So on the apples of my cheek, gently just go upward, kind of following the contour. That way it's just not so randomly put on. And I know I'm gonna put on highlight right on top of that, so I really want to make sure it's blended. I'm gonna put on a mascara just a little bit. I'm just gonna coat the lashes so that way they blend evenly with the false lashes I'm gonna be putting on. Maybelline Lash Sensational in, I think it's Ultra Black. This is my favorite mascara. Okay, Okay, so my camera died. So what I was saying about the mascara is that it really gives you length and volume at the same time, and that's what you want to look for in a mascara. So I went ahead, put on my lashes. I use the Flutter Lashes, hashtag I slay. These are very dramatic. I love them, and they're really cheap. Okay, I'm gonna do highlight now. I'm gonna mix Jaclyn Hill's Becca highlighter and the Kylie Jenner highlighter French Vanilla. I'm gonna mix the two for my highlight. I just used some random brush that I bought. What is it? Besso? Okay, so I'm just gonna mix the two. Of course, we're just gonna highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush that I was doing for the under the eye, and I'm just gently gonna put on some highlight. Okay, and then I'm gently gonna do the inner corners, just tap, tap. We gotta highlight the non-existent lip that I don't have. It's time to pick which lipstick I'm going to wear today. Where's my Posy K? You think mom has it? My mother steals my makeup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do high maintenance, and then I'm gonna go over it with another lipstick. I really just like to outline my upper lip because it's just like not there. And I really like Kylie Jenner's lip kits. They're really nice. It's a nice product. They stay on and they look nice. I love the colors.
Your mustache is kind of coming in.
Okay, so once I put it all on, I just kind of dab the excess off. I guess the eye boogers. We're just gonna scoop it out. This is shade Talk Flirty from Benefit. These are really creamy. They're pretty looking. They don't stay on, but they are very nice. Whoa, I've never done this before. This is pretty. Oh, I can't believe I've never done that before. I mean, I have. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna be sweating tonight. We're gonna use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, the cooling and hydrating one. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you like it. If you do, like and subscribe, and hopefully I can get some more videos out. Ta-ta. Well, my eyes are so dramatic, so I kind of want to even it out. Oops. We're just gonna leave that there because we're done. Look at my finger. I slay. Ba-boom! This is my dog Tutu. What is